Hey guys, it's SterlingW. I got myself a Jackery Explorer 240. This is a pretty awesome power station and it's very lightweight. That's why I got it. I got it for my Xbox One S so I could play with my Xbox games online. So, why not bring a whole console with me, right? When I'm going camping or when I'm traveling off the grid. Anyways, it has one AC plug, which is a Pure Sine 200 watt AC converter or inverter, which is pretty cool. As you can see, I could play my Xbox One. I like the fact that it has a meter so it could tell me how much power consumption it's using. And overall, the setup is very simple. The reason why I got this was because I could play my Xbox One and monitor for about 3 hours or so using this setup. And there's only one cable going to the back of the Xbox, which powers the Xbox. And that monitor is actually powered by a USB cable to the monitor from the Xbox, which is really convenient. There is also a HDMI cable that goes into the monitor to give it a video feed, but otherwise it is pretty straightforward. I'm gonna probably use this in my car or when I'm camping or whatever else, but the fact that I could play my console games on the go is pretty awesome. And it's only 6 pounds or a little over 6 pounds for the battery. The Xbox itself weighs about the same anyway, so it's pretty awesome. So overall, I can play my video games while I'm on the go and or if I'm parked or waiting for something for a few hours. So this will last easily like 2 to 3 hours of video game playing. As you can see, there's a power input on this in the front. There's a display button that could light up the display. It right now is using less than 50 watts for the whole game station and the monitor on this thing. It's roughly 43 watts it's using, so this would probably easily last about close to a little over 3 hours of gameplay, which is really cool. So if you're a gamer, this might be really cool. Or if you like camping and stuff and need power for something else, this would be pretty cool too. It does have a pure sine wave AC, plug for 120 or whatever volts or 110 volt, which is perfect because that's good for electronics. Anyways, that's really about it in terms of that. Of course, there's the USB output ports and stuff. But if you're using this for a CPAP machine for if you want to breathe at night and stuff like that, or other devices like this, they do recommend using a different model. So if you look in their manual, they actually ask you to use the 500 series model. So it actually could last all night, I guess. So the Explorer 500 does the 13 to 40 hours for CPAP, which I thought that was pretty neat because I have a few friends who use the CPAP and it might be very useful for them as well. So anyways, that's really cool. Now let's go ahead and do a quick unboxing of this thing. Again, you could totally use this with a solar charger. There's a 60 watt charger that comes with it. And you can plug it in and it will charge this thing in like 5 or 6 or 7 hours. I think it was 7 hours to fully charge. Now, if you plug this to a wall charger, it takes about 5.5 hours like I'm doing right now. And if you plug it into the car charger, which it came with, the cable, it takes around 6.5 hours with 12 volt. Now you could, of course, plug it to any other generator and stuff. As long as you get it into that 8mm socket, it should be fine. There's also a Mppt charging for support for solar charging, which is pretty awesome. You can power on and off these various power outputs like the USB charger or the other one. There's also a display button. The display button also acts as a reset button. So if you have to reset the internals or anything else like that, if it, data over, if there's an error code, you basically hit the hold down the display button and it resets it. In the bag, what it comes with is that it comes with the 2 power cables, the one for the 12 volt car adapter, as well as this 110 volt AC power plug that charges it. Like I said, these things all charge in around 5 to 6 hours, and quite possibly I'll buy just charging it with an AC adapter. But it's good if you're going on a long trip. You could totally plug this into your car's adapter while you're driving, or like myself, I drive like 4 or 5 hours on road trips and stuff. So this easily charge it while it's just sitting there in your car. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, the USB power supply, you can actually turn that on too. All these have separate little switches. That little display button as well as the 12 volt button. These turn on the various power outputs and stuff. The USB is charges at 5 volts at 2.4 amps per plug, which is good, as well as that 110 volt Pure Sine 200 watt capacity power inverter. That's pretty awesome as well because it's a pure sine wave, so it's safer on your electronics. 12 volts, good. and just power it on. I'm gonna use this for my bench, like I said, so I could test my 12 volt stuff and to test things. The display button, again, you could use that, hold it down to do a reset for the device if there's any faults or anything else like that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna use it for gaming, and for gamers out there, this would be awesome if you were bringing this with your console so you could game while you're out there off the grid, or if you're a hardcore gamer. Anyways, while traveling. Anyways, it's SterlingW. I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.